I would like you to assume as a leader that mistake was a result of a flaw in the system. Assume a flaw in the system. Don't assume it's the person. Now, it could be the person. If I know I've taken care of everything around them, now I can address them. But as a leader, we're going to assume the problem lies, the circumstance lies, the situation lies, something's been set up that enables that to happen and then not understand how to correct. So that's time. Now, in terms of future, I need to figure out what is the consequence of this mistake if it continues. It's a time perspective on future. So we've done the past, we've done the now, and now we're doing the future. If this continues this way, what is the consequence? And the words I want you to write down on your notebooks if you've got them, or a notepad or your phone, or however you do it, is sustainability, replicability, scalable. If everyone did it, what would happen? Key question. If everyone did it, what would happen? That mistake, that error in judgment, that failure in the system, whatever it is, if everyone behaved that way, where would we be? Because you need to break it down in terms of consequences the next day, consequences the next week, month, 90 days, year, 5 years, just all the way out. If everyone behaved this way, what would happen if everyone did it? So that's taking care of the scalability. If you scale it and everyone did it, how bad is it going to be? Or is it not going to be that bad? So that's time. Good. Now I'm going to add space to it, guys. So we're going to add space. So we've got a time horizon. And now we're going to add space. The problem is here. It is really tempting to fix the problem. But that narrows our space horizon to just this. We need to, this is where leadership gets tough. We need to figure out how this impacts this. And this. So the study of it, it's not it's not about fixing the problem. It's about stepping back and seeing how does this domino onto other things, other situations, another project, another department, another person, another system. So we have to look in terms of time, and we have to look in terms of space. And leadership is about orientating around those two things all the time. So the mistake is made. The consequence on this, I don't know what the mistake is, I'm making it up, is this person hears the mistake and they tell themselves that's okay around here. Now it's a viral thing. 2 people are now doing the same thing. And because of them doing it, over here, this system stops being used as well. So this system falls down a little bit because they learnt from watching this, it's definitely the macro view, Dean, it doesn't really matter that much. And so that mistake carries into another system, which starts to degenerate. That's the study of space. Or it could be very simply, someone says something that's not the appropriate thing to say, or whatever. It could just be a poor phone call with a client. Someone hears that, and they hear that bad habit, and they start doing it not knowing it's a bad habit. Because no one thought in terms of space. They just thought, I'll stop that mistake happening. But the person over here didn't hear the mistake getting corrected because the micro view is useless. It is a ripple effect on the company, absolutely. So the leader needs to think this way and then this way, all the space. Now, there's another level here. This view is to tie it together. So if they keep doing this and it eventually ripples to other systems in the company, where will we be? If they've been doing this and other people are doing this and I correct it here systematically, how much are we going to improve the company? It is the need to stop thinking, I'm going to insert myself in this and fix it because it gives me control, versus I'm going to step back and see what needs to be impacted in this space. And it might not even be you doing anything. It's about stepping back and seeing, what else have you missed? Do not assume because you fixed the problem, you've done your job. You haven't. Assume there is a consequence beyond this.